7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Happy Friday morning, South Florida. Here's a live look outside our Channel 7 studios, and you can see that there's a beautiful rainbow. So we're seeing areas of sunshine, other areas unfortunately dealing with some wet weather on this Friday, but a sign that the weekend's just a couple hours away. And overall, looking at a mix of sun and clouds around our local waters in the Keys, that's where it's cloudier, and we've seen more shower and thunderstorm activity. Now, if your commute takes you through Broward County, we have pockets of heavy rain here setting up shop in Pompano along 441 the Turnpike through Tamarack, Margate, and Sunrise. 595 Davie and Cooper City getting some heavy rain as well. The lightning that was over parts of Miami Lakes, that's fizzled, and the rain is starting to wind down too. There's just some light rain in Hialeah, Opelika, even Doral, the Florida Turnpike 826 into Coral Gables. We move into the lower Florida Keys. This is what's left over from Big Pine Key to Big Coppic Key, just light steady rain. And here's a look at temperatures. 70s where we've seen rain moving through, but 80s where it's been a lot drier. Fort Lauderdale 82 for you in Key West with high humidity. And winds are very light out of the south and east. Our forecast calls for a stalled front to remain to the north of us and a disturbance to ride through South Florida. That will leave us wet and unsettled even on Saturday. Sunday, early in the day, we'll have some sunshine followed by storms brewing with the daytime heat. And in the tropics, there's this non-tropical low off the coastline of the United States. Small window of opportunity to grow. In fact, the chance continues to go down for development with this one. The wave, though, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean still has a medium chance to develop, and most models keep it over the open waters of the Atlantic, but coming very close to Bermuda, so something we will continue to follow. Your boating forecast here at home calls for no advisories. Southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Biscayne Bay light chop, smooth to a light chop in the Keys. With the next tide cycle, that's going to be high tide coming up at 9:44 in Key West. Look for highs today in the upper 80s to about 90 degrees. Limited in the sunshine department with rounds of rain. Tonight, clouds hold with temperatures at about 80. Your extended outlook calls for improving conditions early next week. And that's your 7 on 7.
7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. Waking up to some areas of sunshine, other areas seeing plenty of clouds and rain at this time. And on the radar, we definitely have activity around our local waters. But if your commute takes you through northern Broward, we have a developing thunderstorm right around Parkland and Coral Springs now, clipping the Sawgrass Expressway. Also, 441 on the Turnpike into Pompano Beach. Heavy rainfall extends all the way south into Sunrise, Plantation, 595, and Davie. We move into Pembroke Pines and Miramar along I-75. The rain is a lot lighter, and around the heart of Miami-Dade, it is looking better as the rain is winding down, but there's still some wet weather rolling through parts of Coral Gables and US 1. We move south into the lower Florida Keys. Light, steady rain located between Big Pine Key and Big Coppic Key. We do have a general risk of seeing a strong and storm. Primary hazard will be for heavy rainfall leading to street flooding, gusty winds with whatever develops. Around our local waters, the threat for funnel clouds and a water spouts increasing for sure, but we'll have rounds of rain, isolated storms at least through early afternoon tonight, looking a whole lot better with just some lingering clouds. Your boating forecast right now calls for no advisory. Southeast winds 5 to 10 knots around the Dade and Broward coastal waters, up to 15-knot winds in the Keys. Next tide cycle, that will be high tide at 9:09 in Miami. Look for highs near 90 degrees with limited sunshine, especially heading into the afternoon. And then tonight, temperatures at about 80 with your extended outlook calling still times of wet weather in the forecast through Sunday. That's your 7 on 7.